Clyde's got his boots on, sitting in the old recliner, screen of with pixel barns, ain't nobody finer. Tractors on the TV, harvesting the rows, corn and wheat in perfect lines, how that bounty grows. Kids around the kitchen, but Clyde don't even hear. He's facing down tornadoes, fighting virtual fears, ranching through the seasons from summer to the frost, clicking through the hayfields where no seed is lost. Playing farmer on a screen feels so real and true. Got his heart in every pixel, doing what he loved to do. Sun setting o'er the fields, his hands never tired. Clyde's farm simulator keeps his old soul on fire. Grandma's dusty tractor still sitting in the shed, but Clyde's got a new one in that digital homestead. Plowing through the night, moonlight on the hay, dreaming of the harvest in an artificial way. Wife hollers dinner time, but he's in a virtual trance, swatting at mosquitoes in a make-believe expanse. Cornfield in the software, chickens on the move. Life's a lot simpler when you don't need to prove. Playing farmer on a screen feels so real and true. Got his heart in every pixel, doing what he loved to do. Sun setting o'er the fields, his hands never tired. Clyde's farm simulator keeps his old soul on fire. Playing farmer on the screen feels so real and true. Got his heart in every view, got his heart in every pixel, doing what he loved to do. Sun setting o'er the fields, his hands never tossed. Clyde's farm simulator never will expire. Playing farmer on a screen feels so real and true. Got his heart in every pixel, doing what he loved to do. Sun setting o'er the fields, his hands never tired. Clyde's farm simulator keeps his old soul on fire. Oh, never will expire.
Welcome back to Clyde's Farm, everybody, and welcome to episode 26, I think it is now, of our Western Wilds series. It's been a few months since we've done a video on the farm. We've still been on the farm. But we had that big job of clearing all the trees and sorting out a soybean field, which we've now done. We chopped half of the trees into logs, just topped up our log pile, and the other half we put into wood chip. We've got a couple of 100,000 litres in the trailer by the wood pellet factory, and we've got 960,000 litres in the silo. We've sold the bales. We're into December, so we've sold the bales this morning, as you can see from our extremely healthy bank balance. We've got grass to cut here. Get it baled up, stick it into the farm factory to make some more TMR. We've sold the bales. We've got to feed the cows, but what I'm going to do is, because we've got enough for at least another cow shed, the idea was to get this grass sorted, get our fourth cow shed down, then sort of see if we've got enough money for a fifth. Not 100% sure, but we might have. And then sort all the bits and pieces for the cows all at the same time. What else has happened? The John Deere has been for a service. We bought ourselves a little Can-Am, I don't know if you call it a bike, just for pootling round the farm when we need to do that sort of thing. And yeah, apart from that, apart from our usual jobs of mowing and harvesting and the like, we've just been carrying on with our jobs. Oh, we have turned the barley field into an oat field because at some point in the near future we're going to run out of space in our productions to put our milk. So as flavoured milk will be our next one, that's why we are growing oat, and we are now growing soybean. Because they are two of the things that we will be able to put in there. Right, let's get rid of the mowers. Then we'll jump in the pickup, which as you can see has had a wash. We'll get in the pickup. I'll tell you what we'll do. As we're going to need a full trailer of TMR, let's go and pick up this trailer. And we'll go and pre-fill that with TMR. And then we'll jump in the pickup and go and do the baling. Alright, engine off. So just thinking aloud, on second thoughts, I think what I'll do is I will put the 4th cow shed in, but not the 5th, because we have got equipment on loan. And I don't like owing money, so I think what we'll probably do is go and get those bits of equipment so they're actually ours, and we don't owe anybody anything. I think that's a better plan. I'm still convinced we can get 6 cow sheds on, and that's what we will do as our money grows. So another thought that I've had, which I may or may not act upon, is I think I said in a previous episode, on one of our other series, I think it might have been Wymark, we did a little tractor collection, for want of a better word, and really enjoyed doing that, and it gave us something to spend money on. So what I might do, obviously this field that we grow grass on, and we literally get the grass and we turn it into eventually TMR, but this bit of grass here is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller as we get more cow sheds on this field. So I am seriously thinking about getting another field, and again this is going to be eventually, but possibly sooner rather than later, and then on that field growing grass. I might just turn all of the wood into wood chip. We don't actually need the wood chip, so I might just store it and then sell it at a good price and keep something like 1 million litres back for our production. And then once we get to the point where we're not really spending any money anymore, that's when I might start our harvester collection this time. Obviously harvesters are not cheap, but at that point we can put some sheds at the end of a field and yeah, get harvesters. Probably going to be quite large sheds, but we might just have a little area fenced off. Might do what we did on Wymark and put a little coffee shop in. Obviously we are making flavoured milk. We will be making ice cream. We are making chocolate. We're making cheese. We're making milk. We're making cream. So as well as a coffee shop, we could end up with a little farm shop, which is something that I said at the start I really wanted to do. Have a little farm shop there as well. So just some ideas that go through my head. I think that could be quite fun setting that up. Obviously it will take me a while to clear the trees. I might, and this is a I might actually cheat, and rather than getting rid of all the trees, I don't actually know whether this would work, but I might be able to use the easy dev controls to get rid of the trees. I'll have to have a look, because I don't really want any money from them. Although I suppose the money would help in the long run, wouldn't it, if we're buying lots of harvesters. I'll have to see. Apologies if you are picking up noises from outside. There is some sort of building work going on over the road. It's been going all weekend. So nearly done with the baling, then we'll collect, go and deposit where we need to in the factory, and then we'll look at that fourth cow shed. Obviously we've been storing our straw bales between our original cow sheds. So I think once that oat is ready to harvest, obviously we'll get straw off of that. So we'll deposit whatever we get off of that between our third and fourth cow sheds, so we've got easy access to the straw at each end of the cow sheds. So let's go and get rid of the baler. I think on hire at the moment we've got the Class tractor, we've got the sugar beet harvester and header, and the little attachment that you need for it. So I doubt we'll have an amazing amount of money left, but that'll be debts paid off, and it means we will purely be saving up for cowshed 5 and 6. Right, so now we need the flatbed Stroutman. We'll drop these bales at the farm factory like we said, and then we'll go and pick up, I think we're going to need, where is the flatbed Stroutman? Where did I leave that? What did I do with that last? Definitely collected some bales. Didn't put it in there, did I, by accident? No. I was selling silage bales first thing this morning. I know where I left it. I left it up here on purpose because I knew I'd have bales to collect, and then forgot that I'd left it up there. So yeah, I'll rob 3 of those bales to go in the new cowshed. Stroutman can do with a wash. Right, let's just go around the outside. I don't think we got a lot of bales. 3 maybe 4. Definitely 3. Number 4 is over there. So yeah, just before Mrs. Wembley. Younger viewers will have no idea what I'm going on about with Mrs. Wembley. So we're going to have to, no we won't have to move that I don't think. Let's try. Might get away with that. We did. Right, so. If I remember rightly, the cowsheds take 2 full bales and 1 part bale. Let's see how many we pick up. Probably far too many, but might be 4. I'm just gonna inch forwards. We definitely need 3. 1, 2, 3. Job's a good one. So we will just leave him around the corner. Let's just park him on the grass so he's out of the way. Right, let's look at cowshed number 4, please. Right, so animals, that's the one we want, but we don't want it that way round, we want it that way round, and just there I think will be golden. There we go. Right, so as usual, let's get the TMR done first. Now we've worked out that if we leave these gates open, the cows don't wander off, which is a bonus. However, I think they do close themselves. At some point. So we're probably going to need another full load of TMR for the new shed. See how much they're eating. Yeah, so these are eating about 60,000, so yeah, we might have to fill our original 3 and then go back and get some more. So we've got 2 lots of Holsteins, so we will get another load of brown Swiss. I was going to put a roadway in up here, but I thought what I'll do is I'll wait until I've got all of my cow sheds in and then sort out a roadway. Right, let's just have a look. What do they take? 150,000, okay. It's handy. Having a cow laid in the road. Oh no, it's got up. Well done. Let's have a look if that. Yeah, that's working. Excellent. Right. More TMR. 150,000 litres of. Well, I think we'll go for about 140,000 litres, because then the trailer will be empty and we can pick up the manure while we're up here. So that'll be the food done. We'll do the manure next, then we'll get milk, then we'll get slurry, and somewhere in that lot we'll check the straw. So 150,000 required. Just double checking we've got no other jobs to do. So cows, sell the silage, which is done. Harvest that grass, which is done. We got nothing in January apart from our usual odd jobs. Right, let's not try and be too clever. And then our first crop of oat is ready in February, which is this field in front of us. So let's get this door open. Get some food in, ready for cows. Should take all of it. Excellent. Let's open this door and open the gate. And let's do the manure heap while we're up this end. So we are in a position now where we're making far more solid fertiliser than we're using. So what I am going to do is empty this manure into the fertiliser production, take the solid fertiliser out and put it in the silo, and then go and empty the other manure. Because if we can work out when the best time to sell is, are you not going to give me the option to load from here? Normally do, there you go. Yeah, we work out when the best time to sell is, and we'll just keep every 3 months putting it in the silo before we put more manure in. And then if we've got a full trailer load, which is 200,000 litres, we'll sell it. Make a lot of money that way as well. Because we know how expensive this stuff is to buy. If we haven't got the capacity for all of our milk, we'll sort the cows out before we look at that flavoured milk production. We might get away with it. But you can see the amount of manure we're getting at the moment, and that's only going to go north as we get more cows and our original cows breed. So I should do my usual trick of leaving this trailer up here while I mess about with the liquid ones, and just try and remember to pick it up. Slurry was an issue because it only takes 100,000 litres, so we might have a look at upgrading that mini biogas plant as well whilst we've got some money in the bank. Because we're going to get quite a bit from 3 cow sheds, and obviously even more from 4 cow sheds. So let's just check the straw on this one while we're here. It just needs a little top up. There we go. I don't know how much that will cost us to upgrade the biogas plant, but ultimately it's not going to cost us anything because we'll get that money back from processing the silage. Check the straw on this one. Yeah, so 125,000 already. Definitely not going to take all of that. There we go. So, let's have a look, shall we? Oh, so it takes 75,000. Right, okay. So it's got to be worth 60,000, isn't it? Done. Right, milk next. So we'll top up the dairy, put the rest into the chocolate factory and see if we've got anything left over. Which I'm hoping not, the way we're spending money at the moment. When we put the chocolate factory in, we didn't have a great deal of spare milk to put in there, so it used it up quite quickly. Right, so dairy first. And then chocolate production. And it didn't take it all, so we are going to have to put the next production in, but let's go and sort the cows first. We're just going to get them delivered. $50 brown Swiss. We'll get adults again. I think it's round this side. So adult brown Swiss, 50 of by, yes. Right, so that's all the cows sorted. Right, so now we need the flavoured milk production, which is going to go in there. So let's go and find that. Just have no idea how much it is. Chocolate factory dessert for 70,000. And obviously fill it up at that end. Yeah. So if we could get it that way around, it would be nice. Like sort of there. Right, now we need to sort our productions out, don't we? So, chocolate distributing. Chocolate distributing. Oat and soybean we haven't got yet, but strawberries distributing. Distributing. And distributing. And where is the production? There it is. So selling, 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 and selling, activate, 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 activate. And I think we've done it again, and that is too close to our silo. That is so annoying. I think what we're going to have to do is move our silo somewhere. I think what we might have to do is put a silo in down here. And then shuffle what we've got in that silo down to our new silo. If we was to put it there, well, to be fair, we could actually have it over here. That's probably better. Because that is screwing with our numbers. And I think what I might do is move that silo stuff first. What have we got in there? A few loads of wood chip, 5 loads of wood chip, and that solid fertilizer. So yeah, that is definitely going to be worth doing, because that silo being there, I don't learn. It's just causing havoc. Right, where's wood chip? There. Why did that not? So yeah, I think that is a plan. Because what's happening is, if we look at our productions, like this is saying 5,100,000, whereas that should say 100,000. Because what it's doing is picking up the silo capacity as well. So that's oat sugar and milk, soy sugar and milk, chocolate sugar and milk, strawberry sugar and milk. So a bit of faffing about, but we've got to make things proper. I was hoping to live stream this today, but we're still having microphone issues. Right, first load of 5. Handy, we've got this little bit of spare land down the side of the train track. Makes the journey a little bit quicker. brake too well with all that weight on it. And the trouble is, if we leave it as it is, we'll never fill the flavoured milk factory up with milk, because it picks up that 5 million litres from the silo, and we'll never get to do the ice cream factory. Load 2. So while that is filling, you can take this back, stick it on the washer. Truck shouldn't be too dirty, I don't know. Abandon that there for a second. Load 2 going in. Back to load 3. Five loads of wood chip, 1 load of solid fertilizer. So park that up. We don't need that again. There's a little Can-Am. Let's just have a look at cows. So yeah, we have got baby cows. They're 2 months old. It's always a good sign. Means things are rosy in your cow shed if they're producing. So load 3 on the way. And we are nearly at the end of this episode. I'll might get another one out today. We'll have to see on time. But obviously off camera I'll finish doing what we're doing here. So we've got January. Yeah, all we've got to do in January is our standard daily tasks, so I'll probably get them done off camera, and the next video will probably be us going into February, where we will need to sort our productions out. We've got a few of them now. We will do our first oat harvest, and this field here will also need mowing for silage bales. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. So we'll go and get load 4 tipping, and then we'll say goodbye. And there we go. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hoping you're still enjoying it, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.
The sun's sinking low, painting fields in golden light. The cattle graze slow as day turns into night. Tractor in the barn, day's work finally done. Peace settles in underneath the setting sun. Grandpa's on the porch, rocking to and fro with a carved wooden pipe, watching the fireflies glow. The crickets start to sing a soft evening tune. The shadows grow long beneath the rising moon. Sunset on the farm, day's end brings a sigh, with a carved wooden pipe, watching the fireflies glow. The crickets start to sing a soft evening tune as shadows grow long beneath the rising moon. Sunset on the farm, day's end brings a sigh, with the stars up above and the clear country sky. Worries fade away as night begins to charm. Nothing feels as right as sunset on the farm. The fields are quiet now, not a soul around, just the whispering wind and the old house gentle sound. Mama's in the kitchen, making one last meal, with love in every bite, a warmth you can feel. Kids are in their beds, tuckered out from play, dreaming of adventures they had through the day. Hay bales stacked up high, standing tall and proud, underneath the blanket of the evening shroud. Sunset on the farm, days and brings a sigh, with a carved wooden pine, watching the fireflies glow. The crickets start to sing a soft evening tune, as shadows grow long beneath the rising moon. Sunset on the farm, day's end brings a sigh, with the stars up above in the clear country sky. Worries fade away as night begins to charm. Nothing feels as right as sunset on the farm.